EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Dragons of Tokyo taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. When you look at this Bronco defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Bennett looking to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. This defense for the Broncos very strong in that victory a week ago.
No matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And a huge play that time. 55 yards. Bennett now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dragons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On play action, it's Murray out to his left. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got a play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Broncos at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
When you look at this defense, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a
3.
lucky number, right?
He's got a man complete. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tyler Boyd, 34 yards. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Why don't you hear that niggas kicking the ball
This
so
will
far,
not be
bro?
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Bennett working from the gun. He'll check that down to the longer out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down throw coming from Bennett. Short throw, it's Higbee. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bennett now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
How did you? How you fumble?
Did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27. Bennett will look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun now for Murray. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pick that shit, bruh.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Murray again.
Right.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You're talking about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Bennett. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Looking to throw here, Bennett. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. It's Bennett going to have another throw here. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On second down, Bennett to throw. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, 30 yards. And the Dragons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Slide for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll send Judy in motion left. Throwing now is Murray. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Now Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Hyatt has got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. That's good for Broncos. First down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Nolan Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Touchdown, Broncos!
I couldn't turn around to save my damn life.
From 13 yards out. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Bennett. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. And they rattle off a big one. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Motion man is Schwartz. On 1st and 10, Bennett. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Bennett now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Bennett looking to throw. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
Handoff here to Nwangu. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Bennett now. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Sly able to put this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
I got to stop going for the interception.
Speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
A final shot before half for Murray. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Broncos 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over. Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back, but how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He gets this one to Boyd. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's going to be caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tyler Boyd with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
On the give is Nwangu. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one. Then maybe.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown. Quez Watkins, 54 yards. yards. And the Dragons add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw is Murray. Touchdown, Broncos. Tyler Boyd, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And Bennett will look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back, but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Alex Singleton, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Bennett. And it'll be intercepted. And the Broncos are right back in this football game.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
and got his man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. Jalen Highland, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll look to run for it with Williams.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Nwangu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Bennett working from the gun. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Oh, wide open, complete. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And Bennett will try to throw for this. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Broncos 32.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Williams brings it in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Murray. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Looking to throw here. Bennett. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? In motion right is Watkins. Handoff right side to Nwangu. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kene Nwangu with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Sly on for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Dragons 51, Broncos 32.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And he will slide down with a good gain.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
Here we go with Williams. And eventually brought down, but not before an effective use of the hurdle there allows him to pick up the first. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Forced out to his left. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Dragons.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. To throw, it's Murray. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
19 at the 29-yard line. On second down, here's Murray.
He's got a man complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A huge play there for Denver. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tokyo, the win moves them up to 5-2.